it is quite secluded here. We have had some problems historically with people drinking here, so it's one of the parts of town I like to pay some passing attention to.
He didn't do it. The shoplifter.
In and out my mail.
Stand by for decamping up onto a pavement by Shoreham driving.
Which I never do.
After going now toward Croydon Close, it's on a footpath.
The bike thief might not be able to see the danger ahead, but India 99 can.
On to tram station, I think it is. Stand by all units. If it goes down the railway lines, do not follow, do not follow.
Recklessly, he abandons the stolen bike on the tracks. Now, he thinks he can make a run for it.
In fact, he's off and running now.
He's not the only thing running. Late night trains are on the line.
Just you, Mother, you're running for Republic, okay?
Yeah.
That's why. It's a scam. You look at the box where it says...
Even with a helicopter above, this criminal driver will do anything to escape.
Right. You come down the pathway towards the aircraft.
Eventually arrested, the uninsured driver admitted to dangerous driving while disqualified, and damaging 8 vehicles in pursuit. Uninsured drivers cost us £380 million a year in extra premiums, but now police forces are using cameras to find them and catch them. Automatic number plate
Alice, are you all right?
ANPR cameras
Let's hide these mountains.
images of
The
more than
darkness might return.
26 million vehicles every day. And with more than 17 billion images in its archive, police can trace the movements of the vehicle over the last 2 years.
ANPR activation, occupants of the vehicle believed not held current insurance since the 23rd of April.
In Essex, ANPR operator Matt Pine is monitoring the thousands of cars coming into the county through one of its main arterial routes.
As a vehicle gets read by an ANPR camera, within a matter of a few seconds, it can flag them up onto our system to alert us to the fact that the vehicle is known to us for one reason or another, and we'll be able to pass it on to our units so they can respond, stop the vehicle and deal with any offences that we might find.
Good day. I'm Nort. Please excuse Gray's behavior. He hardly ever leaves the people. What brings you to these harsh lands?
The order to charge will come from the cameras.
Vehicle shown on the system as having no current insurance and no current keeper.
With 1200cc bikes on their tail, criminals have no chance of escape.
Oh, so isn't your van or company van?
I'm not claiming it. It's not that I'm not claiming it.
That's £200.
Fine. How many points?
6.
If the cops find uninsured or illegal vehicles, they can be seized or even crushed.
It's not unrealistic to find £1,000 fine and 6 points if you end up in court for no insurance, as well as losing your car.
The roads are busy, and so are the cameras.
Shows I was having no insurance as of the 8th of March.
Hot on the car's tail, PC Tracy Bishop.
Hello, sir. This is what's talking.
After many years on the force, she's learned to take no excuses from uninsured drivers.
What's the matter, Bert? You got any shot?
Right, the reason why I stopped you is coming up, you've got no insurance.
Yeah.
You have. Do you know who you're with?
Hey?
Do you know who you're with?
He's the one with the dog.
Sorry?
The one with the dog.
Churchill?
Churchill.
Excellent stuff.
Everything the man is telling PC Bishop can be checked in an instant by Matt back in the control room.
Hello there. I've stopped a vehicle for no insurance.
And the man's story isn't adding up.
Intelligence on the vehicle that the occupant is supposed to be driving with no licence.
Why don't we try taking the opposite turn and follow police driving path?
Super, that'll be 165 then, please. Mr. Coote, you have an expired provisional licence, haven't you? You haven't got a full driving licence. got a full licence, haven't you? It's expired provisional licence, so whether you've got insurance or not, I'm still going to be seizing your vehicle. Alright, have you got insurance? No? Don't want to tell the truth? So you making more phone calls? No, you haven't. Well, okay. You will be reported for the offences of driving a motor vehicle, otherwise in accordance with licence and with no insurance. You can have car keys, please?
This guy's facing a heavy fine, and his car is heading straight to the crusher.
It's basically scrappy for you.
Can't even take it off your car now, can they?
Unfortunately not. You've got no licence, you should be on the road. You should know insurance as well. If you had a crash, and someone died, even if it wasn't your fault, you're looking at 5 years inside.
With the alerts flooding in, Matt works the biker cops hard.
Same activation for a white Volkswagen Golf.
But his ANPR system isn't just finding uninsured drivers.
Vehicles believed involved in a theft shoplifting.
The 11-year-old, what's her first name?
This alert's flagged a driver who's suspected of using her daughter to steal thousands of pounds worth of clothes from a shop 50 miles away in Kent.
It's easy for us to ring our neighbouring forces, get detailed descriptions of the suspects, the items that have been stolen. Hopefully the suspects that we've stopped match the description, and if they do, then they'll be coming into custody for those offences that they're wanted for.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of that theft. I have to caution you and your daughter.
It's not particularly pleasant for us to have to arrest an 11-year-old child. She has committed an offence. She is over the criminal age of responsibility. She does know what the consequences of her actions are, and we're legally obliged to deal with those offences.
Say what?
You heard something I didn't hear.
They just arrested her, 11 years old.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I know. Yeah, I heard that. That part.
Same car activation on a stolen vehicle, a black BMW 3 Series. Obviously that's a higher priority instance.
This 25 grand luxury car is flagged as being stolen. The driver faces a grilling from PC Winfield.
Your vehicle or a rental vehicle? You just purchased it? Yeah. When did you purchase it?
I purchased it, it's been 3 weeks or something.
Who did you buy it from?
It's somebody called, it's a mutual friend, you know. He lives in Sutton.
Did you do the necessary financial checks on the vehicle when you bought it?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
It's a mutual friend, so I didn't.
The man's details check out. He's all above board.
Hello.
But his car is a different story.
It's shown as stolen by means of fraud due to some outstanding finance, so it might be in the hands of an innocent purchaser.
How much do you pay for your BMW?
6,000.
How much?
6,000.
They can't arrest you for that.
It transpires that the so-called friend that he's purchased the vehicle off failed to tell him that there were several thousands of pounds worth of outstanding finance on the vehicle. So unfortunately for the chap who paid £6,000, he doesn't actually own it. It belongs to the finance company.
Right, bad news. You won't be leaving in that car. The vehicle gets seized. You liaise with the finance company because it's their property, and you can contact them and see if you can negotiate paying the outstanding finance. But I'll tell you now, there's a hell of a lot of finance on it. Didn't you think that was a bit strange? 6 grand for a 59 plate BMW. The lesson is, if the deal sounds too good to be true, then it is.
ANPR operations in Essex continue, with over 3,000 vehicles seized from uninsured and unlicensed drivers in the last year alone. ANPR cameras are catching more uninsured drivers than ever, but some criminals think when day turns to night, they have a better chance of escaping the law. In Nottingham, police are hot on the heels of an uninsured driver. the roads are icy, but the police dashboard camera clocks the suspect reaching speeds of over 100 miles an hour. This reckless driver has no regard for his safety or anyone else's. The police helicopter joins the chase and catches the moment the suspect leaps from the moving car as it smashes straight into a parked camper van.
I don't know what the basin is.
The driver makes off on foot, desperately searching for somewhere to hide. But there's no escape from the chopper's thermal imaging cameras. When he's caught, police make a shocking discovery. When he crashed and made his getaway, this dangerous driver had ditched his pregnant girlfriend and baby in the back. He later pleaded guilty to dangerous driving, driving while disqualified, and driving without insurance, and was sentenced to 22 months in prison. Before CCTV, police had to rely on calls from the public and roadside random checks to find drunk drivers. Now, thanks to the cameras, tanked-up time bombs can be taken off our streets before they do serious harm. Booze was involved in over 6,500 road accidents last year. Although no one died in these clips, recent figures show an alarming 26% rise in alcohol-related deaths on our roads. And even after a close escape, some drivers refuse to learn their lesson.
And you just found that vehicle. There's someone in there. Airbags have gone up as well.
In Lambert's Central Communications Command, one of London's busiest CCTV control rooms, Met Sergeant Callum Roy has spotted an all-too-familiar scene. The cameras have missed the crash, and now the driver is nowhere to be seen.
The driver of that vehicle actually ran off after he crashed it. He's run off for a reason, obviously. It's a straight road. He's gone straight into the road sign, smashed up the front of his car. Whether he's hiding nearby, see if police turn up, I don't know.
But the driver hasn't gone far.
Oh my goodness, he's not really good try. Oh! There's smoke coming out of the front and everything. Unbelievable. Can one of the last two units just leave what you're doing then, please, and come out? I don't mind which one, if someone can run to this, please.
With the state of the vehicle, it's unlikely to be a long chase.
There's always potential for the car to go on fire. It's going to heat up, create sparks, anything could happen.
This is stupid.
Looks like we've got him stopped, the guy. Been arrested, he's drunk. No surprise at all. The fact that he decided that car was drivable would suggest that he's not in the right frame of mind. Look at him playing innocent. What? I mean, it's just sheer stupidity, isn't it? But when the alcohol kicks in, people don't think, do they? They don't consider the consequences of what they're doing.
This is fucking retarded, dude.
The night rolls on, and there's a call about another suspected drunk driver.
Driving erratically. We're following it now from the helicopter.
The police helicopter, call sign India 99, has the thermal image cameras trained on the suspect's car.
India 99, we're on scene session now.
The images are beamed back to the control room. Sergeant Roy can see it's headed for his patch.
It's futile trying to get away when you've got the helicopter above it. You can go as fast as you want, so he's not going to outrun the helicopter. We've got a clear view of him.
And with a cop car behind him, the man seems happy to pull over.
Oh, now he's just made off. The passenger of the police car got out and the car's driven off the wrong way, I think.
MP, active message, India 99, vehicle running to stop. The runway system at the moment.
Jesus, man, this is stupid.
You can actually tell how hard it's driving by the heat coming out of the exhaust on the back of the car that the thermal image is picking up.
I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to do this. This is a joke.
This car, so you know he's going somewhere.
Next right, and he's in that road further up ahead again.
Speed alone isn't enough to shake the pursuing officers. The driver attempts a different tactic.
Looking for somewhere to park.
Oh, it's side parking. The smallest gap available. No, he's gone off again. He couldn't manage the side parking.
This
That
is
was probably a
bullshit.
bit of
Total
things on
fucking
his behalf,
bullshit.
actually, because you wouldn't look for a car that's been neatly parked. No, we found a space. Twice the size this time. We might manage this one. Oh, not the best parker in the world.
Up ahead, parking up on your right hand side.
The parking might be dodgy, but he thinks it's work, casually locking up.
Convoy of cars straight to the end of the road and turn left.
Little does he realise the helicopters followed him all along.
Oh, the police are there. They've pulled up and they've got him. And they were there within
This is ridiculous,
5
dude.
seconds of him parking up, if that.
There should be other people in that vehicle as well.
Probably had no idea through the whole of that there was a helicopter involved. You expect maybe you look in the rear view mirror, you don't think you look out your sunroof.
Damn.
The last of the drinkers are heading home, with varying degrees of success. Sergeant Roy is watching the streets stimulated.
No way to do this.
A lot of people in hijinks, high spirits, running around. You won't think twice about stepping out onto the road without looking. You need eyes everywhere that time in the morning.
Some drivers are finding it hard to share the road with the drinkers.
We've got a road rage incident. There's a pedestrian car. Looks like they're trying to have a fight in the middle of the road. Oh, look, Queensbury rules. It looked like they were dancing. A lot of puffing of chests and waving of arms. But successfully letting other people hold them up. If you're in the car, people get very aggressive. People that have never been aggressive in any other situation in their life will probably get aggressive in the car. My wife.
The vehicle was later stopped.
See, it's not supposed to shoot all the way over that way. Alright, let's do it again.
It wasn't just the pedestrian who'd been drinking.
Introducing Philips line of plastic.
This is bullshit because it just fucking travels everywhere. Because they got the games on hard. That's why.
With 100% natural scents, glass-free bottles, and a cleaner for every surface, our concentrate cleaning system is reusable, recyclable, and infinitely clean. For a better,
No, you're not going out there.
let's be beyond plastic. Go to Grove.co today to get your free gift.
Jesus Christ. See, I can't do it because you want to fucking run down like that.
Coming up, the Eye in the Sky catches a kamikaze robber on the run.
Now the wrong way up the A127. MP, as you said, the wrong way up the A27.
And the capital's cops go into lockdown to lock up criminals on the move.
You look a little bit nervous, mate.
Nervous?
Yeah, I don't know what about.
Quite a long time this year, don't you, sir?
When they can't catch criminals in the act, cops and cameras do their best to catch them on the road. Last year, nearly 90,000 motoring offences were recorded on London's streets, many of them committed by criminals. Today, London's on lockdown.
Fucked off, yeah.
Operation Lockdown.